Hello and welcome to another SMCP Reviews. Today I'm going to be going over my top 5 PSVR titles. Number 5. Spark Virtual Reality. So this game is a full-blown sport. Grab your electrified gloves of intensity and join the fray. The game is simple. 2 people, 2 balls and 1 winner. You have to throw your ball, allocated to you by colour, at the opponent, trying to confuse them with angle and timing to score a direct hit. These hits signify a point scored to the attacking player, and the person with the most points at the end of the game wins. Simple, right?
We got this because it's only 3 minutes. Punch that one back. GG. Well played.
Yeah, the challenge here is learning when to catch, dodge, or punch away the ball with your knuckle guards. So you can only catch your ball, and when you do, you have a shield charge. This shield will disappear after you successfully block an opponent's ball. And there also are advanced tactics while hitting the ball with the shield and letting go of your ball at the same time.
There you go, see how I threw both balls at the same time there? It's a very good tactic. So when you hit it with the shield, let go of the ball as well. And look, it goes crazy over there. You have 2 balls coming at the same time. It's very hard to dodge, very hard to deal with. Try to do them at the same time like that. There you go. Wah! Ninja!
And your shield only comes back after you've thrown your ball past the foul line. So basically, back at your opponent. It's also better to block incoming attacks rather than dodge, because if the ball passes through your strike line, a circle around your body, their ball will increase in size and speed, making it much harder to dodge next time around.
Oh, whoa!
You have to throw straight. Keep throw, because I have no shield. You see, I have to wait. I can make a block. That's it.
Wow, that was lucky. How did I do that? This is intense. Oh.
See, now I have 8 strike.
Yeah, it's fucking intense. You're good at this.
Look how fast is the...
Whoa, oh shit, okay, yeah. Oh, cool, I didn't know that. Whoa. Okay, so the ball gets faster and bigger with strikes. Oh, I'm dead. Nice.
This makes it imperative to consciously time your attacks, keeping the game flowing with intense moments of, oh damn, 2 balls are coming from different angles.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, I didn't know, fuck's sake.
Or amazing brief periods of what feels like relative safety as you knuckle guard your way into godhood, only to be sidewinded into oblivion by the next oncoming barrage. So this is where the game truly shines. It's furiously fun, fast action, which will make you dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge your way to victory. There are 3 online modes: basic, advanced, and experimental.
Okay, so in basic brawl, let's have a look. 3 minutes match, sudden death, overtime on a tie, permanent knuckle guards, so you got deflectors on your knuckles. Shield breaks on hit, as always, recharged by throwing aim assist, medium. You're a little bit of aim assist, okay. Brawl advanced is best of 3 rounds. Each round is first to 4 points. No time limits. Shield breakers on hit, recharged by throwing aim assist is very low. We're going to give that a game right now. And when you're playing against a good player like this, it gets really freaking energetic. Oh! Really fast, because you got to dodge everything. Whoa! Fuck, you know. Whoa! That's awesome. Experimental. Ultra court, geometry, brawl, basic rules. There's 1 person waiting in there for me. Every other time I've tried to come into experimental, there's been no one playing. No, look, no one's playing again. It's exactly the same, but the room's just been tilted. Knuckle guards, knuckle guards, knuckle guards. I'm in experimental. Been waiting a while. Still no game. It's just little old me on my own. Experimental could be crazy, but there's nobody to play with. I wanna hold him back and hold him to the green. No. That's another thing I love about this game. When you hold these two things and you got one with the shield and one with the knuckles, just feel like a badass, like ready. A little bit of a ninja. And you can move your hands all the way around as well. If I want to, I can spin the controller. I don't know what would happen then. Oh, my arm! Oh! Hey, look, there's my voice. Hello! Hello! How are you? Whoa, it's making my arm vibrate. Oh my goodness. Speaking is making an earthquake. We're in the middle of an earthquake.
Okay, so apart from those minor issues as in not being able to find a player in experimental, the longevity in this game really lays in your own fitness levels. And for me, after about an hour of gameplay, I'll be exhausted and sweating but still hitting the join queue button for one more game. So in conclusion, this game's a true sport with a fine depth beneath its surface that will have you saying just one more game 15 games later. Number 4. Tethered. Ever wanted to be a god?
Oh god, I forget how cool it is every time. Woo! I'm inside the world, peeps. We are a god in this fantastic world. I think it's gorgeous. I love looking around it. Like, everything is so 3D in the VR headset. You really have to try it to understand what I'm talking about. The experience is unreal.
Well, in this Age of Empires, there is a more black and white version of Command and Conquer. In this game, you embody an omnipotent being that changes the destiny of your minions, aptly named Peeps, because of how cute they are.
Here he is, our first ever Peep. Hello, budgie. He's awesome. Peeps are really, really cute. They did a good job designing them.
By simply looking at them from your godly cloud cushions and tethering them to a resource, book, or building site. These Peeps gather food, wood, and ores, all the while releasing the spirit energy that you, in your godly capacities, must eat to restore a green, lush life to the land.
I hold down square. Nom nom. Now the thing with spirit energy, it actually goes under the mask. It feels like as a god, your mouth is in the same place as a human's mouth would be, and it really does feel like you're eating the spirit energy. And I love that idea that I'm kind of sucking up the energy from around the map. It's pretty damn cool.
This in turn opens up new books that your Peeps can read, learning how to build fields, farms, temples, barracks, workshops, and moot halls. Each fascinating yet simple building type has their own effect and should be chosen wisely to not waste resources. There are ways to upgrade each building type and even resource wells to enhance them in different ways. For example, the moot hall can be upgraded into a tavern, so if one of your Peeps is injured, you can send him there for some rejuvenating relaxation time.
Your first tavern! In times of trouble, tether Peeps to the tavern to have a nice cold pint and wait for everything to blow over. Stress is removed and wounds healed. How's that for a slice of fried gold?
With all these complexities, it's very addictive to keep trying the same stage again and again, trying to improve your previous time or new tactics with different buildings, resources, routes, etc. There are also different types of weather that either replenish resources or boost your Peeps with buffs, such as fireballs, speed bursts, or even a whirlwind that makes them fly to their tethered destination aerodynamically. With all these complexities, it can get frantic fast. But don't be like me and assume because you've played the demo you understand the mechanics. As I got quickly overwhelmed with Peeps, it became increasingly apparent I didn't have enough time to control the mayhem that was unfolding before me. Then I played the full game tutorial, and it taught me how to slow down time with L2, a mechanic essential to maintaining each Peep is busy while your population increases.
If things are ever getting a little bit too frantic, this is the most important thing, time control. You can enter slow motion mode by holding L2. Ready? Look at my Peeps move, they're so slow.
I had a lot of games before realizing this game-changing mechanic where a lot of my Peeps would get depressed and throw themselves off the edge of the island in the sky. These cute little Peeps in my care would commit suicide right in front of my eyes. The first few times it happened, I physically moved my hands forward trying to catch them. Sadly, my hands didn't magically materialize into the game.
I'm so sorry, I love you. Please don't don't do it! Please don't do it! No! Oh my goodness, I'm gonna try and catch him. It's so 3D, I feel like my hand would be able to catch him. Oh no!
Yet, after all that trauma, I learned and got better at maintaining food supplies, keeping each and every peep busy and upgrading them when the appropriate buildings were constructed. And this is it, the beauty of the game. It was the first VR title that wasn't just a demo, a fully breathing, beautiful landscape which you influenced as you see fit. The game's complexities continue, like combining weather, fighting the different colored demon slugs at night, making a prospector to mine diamonds, physically moving around the island to see secrets, and all the while maintaining your constant and insatiable hunger for spirit energy. This makes this seemingly cute and beautifully cartoony game so much more. It makes it a diamond in the rough, a real game with all the best elements of RTS titles adapted for PSVR. Number 3. Super Hot.
Oh! Fucking have that.
Ever wanted to dodge bullets? Well, hold on tight to your headsets because in this VR shooter, you do exactly that. The game is simple. You, streams of enemies, and multitudes of weapons. The objective here is to use the weapons around you to kill your red polygon paper opponents, meaning they go down in one hit from anything. It's simplistic, satisfying, seamless gameplay with only one goal: kill.
Give me that. That's what you get.
The idea here is that when you move, time moves too. A seemingly easy mechanic to understand, yet when added to quick motions such as shooting, catching, or throwing, things get frantic fast.
Ting, ting, ting. Give me the... Oh no, I should have dropped the other one. Oh, that was total fuck up right there on my part. No!
The time dilation speeds up in brief chunks during these actions, so simply running in guns blazing is normally not the best answer.
In time. Oh, it's gonna land. It's behind us. Ush! Oh, I missed it.
Like these actions, levels come in chunks, having you repeat levels over and over until you master the tactics necessary to move on to the next checkpoint. This leads to a tactical shooter in where making it to the next super hot screen checkpoint becomes incredibly so and increasingly satisfying. It's one of those games in where the more you fail, the more you want to succeed.
I just saw... Yes! I finally got him!
You must keep your eyes on all targets, gauging when each one may shoot. You can also use objects such as machine guns, shotguns, pistols, axes, knives, butcher knives, frying pans, hammers, bottles, ashtrays, pool balls, dog bowls, cups, and really, shoes.
What happened there? What the hell just happened?
Maybe not. As well as dodging the incoming barrages, you can deflect the bullets with each of these items, each having their own effect on the super painful pills of punctuation. Items such as cups and bottles smash on impact, blocking the bullets but exploding in front of your eyes, meaning a one deflection use. The more resilient items can block consecutively, without any signs of wear. This mechanic is not worth ignoring as, for example, you can use a frying pan in your left hand as a shield while you shoot from your right.
Oh, graphics aren't that good. It goes through it.
Or a knife to actually cut the bullets in half, or literally shooting bullets out of the air with your own bullets. These tactics, added with ducking down, becomes the easiest way to remain safe. Now, there is one more mechanic in this unbelievably fun game, a type of Kamehameha Hadouken, mind-blowing. Super hot move you're supposed to use when you have no weapons and nothing else to use. I forgot about it. Until the very last level and the very last screen, where it asked me to do it again. Looking back at certain levels, I hate to think of how much easier they could have been. Yet I tell myself, I'm elite. I don't need no broken superpower. I did the game without it. Yeah, I guess I forgot on purpose.
I forgot about that. I could have been killing things when I didn't have guns. Oops.
So, here we have it. Even without every mechanic in the game, I continued playing this wild, wonderful, downright wicked shooter long after the credits rolled. The mix between strategy and complete kick-ass action blends perfectly to make a sparkling blitz of skill that when mastered has you feeling like a boss. A fully blown action star in your own rendition of The Matrix where you are the one. Number 2. Until Dawn's Rush of Blood. Do you enjoy going to theme parks? Like roller coasters? Ever wondered what it would be like if zombies appeared and you had to shoot your way through the ride? Yeah, me too. Well, dive into this ever-increasing and maddening, literally on-rails twin motion control shooter. It's exciting, it's terrifying, and most of all, it's alarmingly horrid entertainment beyond belief. So, this game is simple. You, lots of guns, and hordes of enemies.
Fuck you, clown boy. If there's anyone else other than you two watching, I'm really sorry for the amount of swearing. But I'm shitting myself, I can't control it.
The idea here being you must shoot your way through this zombie fetishist nightmare of a ride while trying to keep your own sanity. There are different power-up crates on the floor you can shoot to equip different guns. These can be invaluable, and a simple bullet missed earlier can have you screaming later.
Oh, I missed guns! I missed guns!
And this, the screams, the sickening surrounding sounds and satanic sadistic nature of the game slithers its way into your subconscious, supplementing psychotic symptoms until simply you shart.
Talk to me. Ah! You son of a bitch!
There's nowhere left to run. You're inside the madness, driven by a destiny towards doom. I suppose we can tweak our destiny, can't we? As these quick passing signals crop up, you may shoot them to change your direction. Yet does this help? God knows. But instead of worrying about the last split in the rails, you're bolting down a fast and treacherous way.
Oh, that's one of the secret guys! Did I get him? I think I got him, you know? Well, if I didn't, I ain't fucking getting him now!
Dodging between the giant solid obstacles in an adrenaline-fueled rush of blood.
Ah! Ah! Oh, fucking hell! Jesus Christ, what's that? Who designed this roller coaster?
These quick-time events and chaotic shooting sections end with a final boss. There are tactics to each one, and ignoring your surroundings at these points will definitely lead to your demise.
Oh, what was that? Why did that explode on me? What's happened? Why did I die? Oh, there was fucking zombies up there throwing bombs at me.
There are ducks, plates, crates, clowns, balloons, masks, horses, pigs, barricades, vases, pumpkins, snowmen, birds, and more.
Fuck off! That bird attacked me!
With loads of tactics to try and get the highest score on the world leaderboard. That if you dare, will have you coming back for more.
I suppose that's not too bad. No, I really suck.
The awfully good, terrifyingly beautiful, sweet sorrow of the living dead will have you silently scream until you're an oxymoronic blob of a wise fool finally turning into a cheerful pessimist. A person who enjoys being scared. Someone who relishes the jump and the adrenaline brought through in the roller coaster cascade of clowns, undead, and confusion.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's just a loading screen. Even the loading screen scared me.
You don't know where you are. But does it matter? Do you need to know the destination to enjoy the journey?
Is that fucking... Was she moonwalking? The fuck, you're not Michael Jackson?
The ghastly way is so well realized you won't question what lies ahead.
Pillar right there. There's someone behind that pillar. Ah! Fuck off!
And just find yourself caught in each and every hideous moment, losing yourself to the game.
Look at that. Fuck me in the asshole.
You're plugged in and only need to take off your VR headset, but the question remains. Why don't you?
It's fucking good fun. I'm shitting myself at the same time. There's something about fear and excitement. They're very closely linked, aren't they?
Yeah, your fear is definitely closely linked to my excitement.
You dick.
This is it. The dark magic. And I realized something. The game started to make me like fear. I had never been a fan of horror games previously. Yet at each new level of intensity, I could feel hits of dopamine after every scream. A pleasure was derived from the blood-covered madness all around me, and though I still screamed, I was happy to feel a part of the fear. A safe way to experience these horrific emotions, touched by the blood-curdling and panic-inducing screams that Rush of Blood did so well to provide. Number 1. Resident Evil 7.
She's back.
I have one word for you. Atmosphere. This is one of the best video game atmospheres I've ever seen. From the slow build walking through the forest to the abandoned evil residence in the opening moments, I was terrified to even walk through the door.
You sure you want to go in here? Oh, fuck off, it's pitch black. Where's my light? Have I not got a flashlight? This is some bullshit. Oh, I'm gonna die, fuck this shit. Man, this is already scary enough. I can't even walk through a fucking door in VR. Alright, fuck it, I'm going. Ah! Of course the door's shut! Oh man, what, I got a trophy just for walking in the house? I think I deserve it, honestly.
This slow build slithers its slimy way into your cranium until you are a petrified blob of your former self. The plot itself is simple. You, playing as the main protagonist Ethan, must go and save his wife Mia, who went missing 3 years ago and finally has sent you a video message telling you not to rescue her.
Stay away.
I wonder what we're gonna go and do. As I don't want to get into spoilers, I will leave it at that. Suffice it to say it's good and engaging enough to push you on to the end, with a twist I totally called early in the game. Wink wink nudge nudge, people who've played Resident Evil 7 before. Okay, so why is this, in my opinion, the best VR title I've ever had the alarming pleasure to play? I have to mention first the VR controls. Now I was skeptical, as this was the first ever Resident Evil title to adopt a first person camera and allow you to play with either the TV or VR. This skepticism soon faded as I first realized the incredible immersion that came from this perspective. Whether it was walking through tight spaces or sloshing through grim and grimy ditch water while avoiding dunking what felt to be my own head underneath the murky depths, I felt it.
Oh my god, go under the fucking thing. Ah! Fuck off.
The VR here is so engaging, with the graphics capturing my entire psyche instantly, placing me firmly in the moment. I was lost, physically and mentally, to this psychotic's idea of a bedtime story. The movement is perfectly calibrated for VR. It's fast enough to feel a state of urgency, but slow enough not to induce motion sickness. This allowed for intense moments with the shit-covered zombie monsters wherein you had to decide, stand your ground and keep shooting, hoping the barrage of bullets would be enough to stop them, or turn and run for a better vantage point. This gameplay is only enhanced by the crosshairs of each of your guns being the center of your focus, literally right in the middle of where you are looking. This means that you can't simply run away shooting over your shoulder. You have to turn and face the hellish abomination standing before you, looking at its contorted features while unleashing whatever of the dwindling ammo supplies you happen to have.
Fuck off! Oh! No! Okay, that machine gun sucks.
The visuals are so perfect, with fantastic graphics for everything, such as trees, bugs, bags, benches, cupboards, drawers, pots, pictures, newspapers, fridges, chairs, tables, television, tapes, and a scrumptious dinner. Yum yum.
No, I don't want to eat that. Fuck off. I'm moving my head.
All these objects help solidify a real house on the brink of decay, a living, breathing environment, and even if you were to leave, other poor souls would get captured by the insanity. There were hiding sections throughout the game that truly stand out as a highlight for me, of what good game development can truly bring. The placement of certain windows allowing you to see into a house where the enemy was patrolling gave me in some cases a false sense of security.
I like PewDiePie. I watched a video of his the other day actually. I haven't watched him in years and I went back. Ah! Oh fucking hell, mate!
Now for the sounds, and oh my god, the sounds. They were, using the 3D headphones provided with the PSVR, one of the scariest aspects of the game. I lost count of how many times I'd be reading something, and I could hear creaky floorboards or dripping taps, which always kept me on edge.
Oh, fuck off! Sounds are done so well in this game. They're shitting me up like crazy.
When I was hiding, the shouts and wails of the hideous family rang deeply into my bones, sending a chill down my spine as I tried to creep my way past. Now all of this, the movement, visuals and sound, lend themselves to the truest nature of the game. Horror. The fear, it crept its way into my every fibre until I found myself scared of everything. A cockroach.
I got a cockroach off!
A piano.
Play the piano, man. Ah!
And even my own footsteps.
Am I scared by my own footsteps? There's definitely sound when I'm not moving.
This is it. the horrifying beauty of the game. It whittles away at your sanity with perfect execution of pacing, jump scares, and grotesqueries. You'll find yourself petrified at every turn as the haunting family's evil residence appears to have a life of its own. Then after all is said and done, you will be happy to have experienced such a gruesome story and still be alive to tell the tale. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Also, check out the links to my other 4 favourite VR titles in the description box. Thanks again, SMCP
You looking
out.
right at me, girl. You someone fucking gonna jump out at me? Hey, Granny, tell me! Tell me what's happening here. Why is everyone fucked up? Why don't people die? Where's the fucking answer? Come on, I do things that no one's ever done for you before. Look, I'll show you. Granny! You're dirty, Granny.